everybody, welcome back. I got another quick video to show you guys today using a special hostess set. This set, Feathery Friends, you can get if you would like to host a party, anything over $150 in that order of that party, or if you order on your own, you will be eligible to select from Hostess Rewards, and this is one of those sets that you can select from. So we have a theme challenge of doing a card with animals, but I don't really have a lot of animals. So I did do a different card, which you can catch on my video. It will be posted soon, was this pretty butterfly. And I'm thinking, like, what other animals do I have? I guess I got to get some animal stamps, but I'm going to do I'm going to use Feathery Friends and use the pretty bird instead of the butterfly. So it's really super easy. I already have my stamp on the block. It's ready to go. And we're only using one ink for the main stamping, which is our archival black. And I have some things pre-cut just to make this a quick video for you. So let's just go over that. So I have a piece of Tangerine Tango, 8.5 by 11 cardstock cut in half, scored at 4 1/4. So that's my card base. I'm really liking this naturally eclectic cardstock. I have this cut 1/4 inch smaller. You can use whatever side you want, but I'm going to be pulling from these colors here. And then I have a piece of our 2017-2019 in color Lemon Lime Twist, which we're going to just banner out. And then I also have another piece of Tangerine Tango. I've already pre-cut it using our stitched framelits, as you can see that beautiful stitched look. So this is, I think, about 2.5 inch wide. So we're going to end up using my 2-inch punch to punch out our pretty little birdie here. So let's get a couple things going. So we can do our stamping first. We're going to need actually 2 pieces of Whisper White, one for our stamp and one for our sentiment. So I'm just going to ink that, and I'm going to get in frame here. I'm going to just punch that straight down. Okay, that's our little birdie. Now archival ink, it takes a second for it to dry, so let that kind of be where it needs to be. The other thing that we're going to stamp, which I didn't have ready, is our sentiment. And this sentiment says, "You are amazing, remember that." So we're going to stamp that too, and we're going to just kind of bring it, let's say, right about near the top. Okay, that didn't come out good. So let's go over here and do it near the bottom. Okay, it's a little crooked, but we can fix that with some, you know what, let's just make another one. The angle is a little weird that I'm standing at. That's better. Okay, so we'll just cut that out. So we're really done with our stamping for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch out this pretty little birdie. Now if you want to color him, you can. You don't have to. I'm going to just color him because I have these really cool in color markers, and we're going to use them. I'm just going to show you another way that you can use our colors. So our Stampin' Right markers come in a set of 5. These are our 2017-2019 in colors, and we're just going to use a couple to color in our bird. And the other thing I want to cut out here, grab my snips, is I'm just going to cut out a piece of this cardstock. It would have helped if I actually was a little bit straight with it. So I'll just pull out my Stampin' Trimmer real quick, and we're going to just cut it straight. That way we're sure to get a nice piece cut out. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we're just going to color in and assemble. So I'm going to be using this piece as our sentiment. I'm going to notch out. You can use our triple banner punch. You can also use scissors. If you don't have the triple banner punch and you want to know how to do it with scissors, you cut horizontally in the center, and then you cut a triangle. Okay, so I'll show you, for example. So let's say this is our piece. We're going to cut it in the center, and then we're going to go diagonal to diagonal, and you can cut yourself a banner. However, if you're lucky enough to have one of these, the triple banner punch, you can cut multiple sizes much easier. And sometimes I do not always have it straight. There you go. So you are amazing, remember that. And I left a little on the edge so that I could tuck it behind what I need. The other thing we're going to use the triple banner punch for is we're going to cut, this is cut at 2 inches by 5. So you just see how it fits perfectly in there. And you can flip it upside down to see exactly where you're going to punch and punch that out. So 2.5, I think it's 2 inches by 5 1/4, I believe. So let's put this together and then we'll do our coloring. So this is going to come together super fast because all you have to do is have a really pretty cardstock that coordinates, and we're just going to put that all right here. So we're going to put that right there. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to put it horizontally here. And I actually lean it right on to where the DSP begins. And I'm going to end up putting this right here, but before I do that, I want to actually color my bird. And this piece is going to go tucked underneath, kind of overlapping, but hanging a little below. So I'm going to just put it on the one side. So I'm going to kind of go in between the banner, but allowing it to come through the bottom. And then this part, we're just going to color, do a couple little coloring. I'm going to pull out some colors that we have here. So we have a little bit of Berry Burst and some, maybe we'll pull out the Tranquil Tide. So our markers are two-sided. We have a wide brush tip and then a fine side. I like using the wide brush piece. So we're just going to kind of really light. You don't need to press a ton on these. We're just going to add just a little bit of color. And these colors all coordinate with the in colors. So this DSP has some of that Tranquil Tide, it has some of that Berry Burst, so we're just pulling some of those colors out. Okay. And like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even need to color the whole thing. And I guess we'll use the main bird color, we'll use the Lemon Lime Twist. So obviously no cards can be the same. You can color to your fancy, and that's perfectly fine. Okay. As much or as little as you want to color it in. You can also use your blender pens too, which would be fun. So we're just going to adhere my little birdie to the circle, and it fits perfectly there. And then we're just flip this over. I'm going to add some, I have some dimensionals, spare dimensionals. Let me grab these here. And we're going to pop this up, and this card is done. So this was a quick and easy one to do. I just realized after I designed this particular card that it still plays on a previous video I did for a particular sketch. So there you have it. You have a nice, simple and easy card, and you bring in all those pretty colors, and it's an animal, right? So hope you guys like this quick one. Come back for more videos. Click like and subscribe so that you can be notified for that. You can visit my shopping page anytime at fotinichikutis.stampinup.net, and make sure you enter the hostess codes. I'll have that down in the description below the YouTube video, and that will let me know that you've purchased something from my store, and you'll be able to get a nice little thank you gift from me for doing so. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking 10 minutes of your day to watch my video, and please come back soon. See you again. Bye.